What is broadcast journalism?
That's a good question.
It's making videos and reporting on the school news and having fun.
Small group of students who I think will enjoy it actually and not just do it for the grade.
It's very fun, like it's just a fun class. It's very easy.
I would definitely recommend it.
So I'm going to be kind of talking about what is broadcast journalism and kind of your experience with it. So what's your name?
Alex.
House in the hizzy, as they say on the streets.
Brandon Solaita.
What made you get into broadcasting?
Well, I always loved films and I always liked making them. So it's kind of fun to make your own creations.
Originally, I started fiddling around with videography and just recording random stuff in like 2013, and that was based around my little Lego city, and I would film footage of like all the trains going around places, and I'd film little updates, and eventually it evolved into me making my own YouTube channel. I used to do stuff about drawing, monthly hauls where I talk about different products. All of that stuff led me to admire videography and cinematography, so I took this class so that I could educate myself on like the background, like what different things were called, how you could film different shots, what shots were more useful for different kinds of films, like if you're filming something horror, or if you're filming like product reviews, obviously you don't want to use the same types of shots for those, so I took the class to familiarize myself with that sort of stuff. And this isn't why I originally took it, but I've continued taking it because I like publicizing myself and making myself a bit of a public figure in the Bulldog News.
I think the thought of making something that people were gonna watch every day and maybe enjoy.
I'm good with computers, so I was like, might as well use it for something, or maybe I could learn some stuff about editing videos and stuff like that. Yeah.
I think it's just working hands-on in a set. Like I like the environment, working with people. I don't know, making and creating new stuff, like new ideas.
I had nothing else to do, so I just joined this class again.
What bonds have you formed in broadcast journalism?
I have made so many friends, and not the kind of friends that after high school they're just gonna leave you. They're gonna stick with you.
Okay, what are those friends?
Well, I obviously have Cal, then there's Joel, and then I have Sam, Jolena. It's kind of our group in there.
Cal from your pal Cal, Sam, Ivan, Jolena. There's a couple others, but yeah, they're all people that I admire for their different skills.
You know, my homie Jesse, you know, we kind of formed a little love bond. I'm just kidding.
Casey.
You know, I formed a bond with Kason, you know. I met like Jesse in there, like I didn't even know who Jesse was. Like I met like Dakota, I didn't even know who she was. Or you, but like yeah, I met like a lot of people, you know, so.
My closest friend in this class is probably Brandon, because we do all our videos together.
Cyan and Daisy.
My bond in the class is one football player, and that's pretty much it.
Who's that football player?
Eric, Leon.
Well, for individual people, I think the reasons are always a little bit different. Cal, she's an amazing person. We became pretty good friends, and she's been there for me for a lot of different hard times. And Ivan and Sam I'm more so friends with because they're both videography nerds that have been into it in the past, and a lot of them have just become my friends outside of like the world of broadcast and videography because I can talk to them about these things, and it's a lot more comfortable because we've built those bonds because of broadcast and videography, and it's led to being familiar with each other to the point where you can be comfortable talking about like personal life situations.
Okay.
We both bring what we have to the table, you know. Jesse brings a lot of ideas, you know. I'll provide like probably like acting, or like if you have to do like Photoshop, I'll do the Photoshop parts and stuff. And we can both edit, and yeah, I'd say it's pretty equal relationship of what we both do to the projects.
So you would say your relationship with Jesse is like a bromance?
Yeah, I guess so. That's what happens in broadcast journalism.
It's been fun. You know, we do a lot of stuff together. Not only in this class, we play basketball, football, we train together. We live together. So yeah, but this class has trained our friendship a lot, and yeah.
I think we're pretty close. Yeah, we make a lot of jokes about personal problems, so I think like we just like click.
Yeah, so you guys have a lot of stuff to relate to.
Yeah.
I've been here for 3 years, and last year I debated if I wanted to be in this class. The year I met Cal, I decided to stay, and I wasn't really liking it, and blah blah blah. But along comes this girl from Vegas, just moved from Vegas. I don't know why, but she was so happy and just made everyone's day better. Ew.
Ew, me or her?
Both. I say as I'm talking nice about her.
I know, right?
Please go away. I'm filming.
How would you describe your friendship with Eric?
Very intimate. No, I'm just playing. Very we got a good friendship. It's very locked. I describe it like kind of like Kobe Bryant and Shaq. How that friendship is basically how we are.
I think that maybe like because they happen to be in this class together, like they found each other because of this class, because they happen to be put in this kind of class together. But I think that the broadcast class was nothing but like a medium for them to get together. You know, it just happened to be put in a group with some small project that I come up with, and the project is done in a week and they don't think about it ever again, but they maybe form a friendship that's there forever. I want to think that if they were in any other class, they would still do it, but because broadcast, like I said, is such a collaborative art, we have to always be working together. And therefore, I think it's more likely that bonds and friendships will be formed in a class like broadcast.
How do you like Mr. Silver?
Mr. Silver is pretty good. He's very uppity.
Well, he doesn't always have to tell us like, oh, you gotta do this, or like, you gotta do it this way. It's, you know, like, he'll just give you the project, like, make a silent film, and he'll give us lots of examples of like multiple like ideas of like what the silent film could be.
I think he's a chill teacher. I like him. He's probably one of my favorite teachers on my whole schedule. He lets us be creative in the videos we want to make. He just gives us a subject, and he just kind of like, all right, you guys got it. So I like that. And
You like the freedom?
the freedom, yeah, the freedom that I have to do whatever I want. And the video always comes out nice, and he always gives us honest feedback. So yeah.
He's very positive and outgoing, and he's always happy, like no matter what.
Pretty cool teacher. Respect him. He respects me. Yeah.
It's actually easier to work with him because if you had an idea, it just works with your time span. Like if you want to make something shorter, it could work with that because he would allow it. He's very like lenient on being creative.
Would you recommend broadcasting to anybody?
Extremely.
Yeah, I recommend it.
Yeah, I recommend this class.
I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, this class is fun.
Join Mr. Silver's class.
House into hizzy, as they say on the streets.